Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Jazzy Symposium. I'm Jazzy. Today we're doing Politic Monday. I know it is Saturday, but I think this is the day that I actually just get caught up or just bring it all together because, sometimes weeks can be long. So I'll be uploading 4 of my videos today. So Politic Monday, Portrait Tuesday, New Music Wednesday, and New Trend Thursday. So right now we're going to tackle Politic Monday. Alright, so the gimmick is, well, it's not a gimmick at all, but the topic is this election. Okay, that's what we're doing for Politic Monday. God he's just been, like, since I've been in this new state, it's just been a lot going on spiritually, to the point where he has been enlightening me about a lot of things, a lot of stuff. Okay, so let me try to bring it all together so I can gather all this information for you guys and give you all this information. First, we can't have Trump in office. If Trump make it into the office, you have no idea how bad this is going to be for everybody. They're cheating at this point. They're cheating. They're manipulating things. And if you're watching what's going on with the news, with the early ballots and things like that, this is somebody trying to lock in their votes. So they're trying to steal this win. So it's a lot going on, but I want y'all to understand this. Like I said on my last Politic Monday, that Trump is the Antichrist. This man does not run off of biblical principles. He does not run off of the fabric of what a Christian is. Not even at a large percentage. Like, he don't have what he act like he is. So God was showing me that Trump is he have every motive. Like, it's not even a motive. He done told you. So he's trying to wipe out the Constitution. This is what I need to tackle to let y'all know how far this stuff go. Okay? So I want y'all to pay close attention to what's going on. Alright? Now, he's trying to wipe out the Constitution. Do you guys know what the Constitution is? The Constitution is what helps and saves and cater to the people. These are your rights as a person, as a human being on this planet. Like, it protects them. We know that It's some people that, ain't right. But for the most part, we see that people are held accountable most of the time. So this is what the Constitution is. This is what it governs. Justice, people's rights, upholding people's rights, protecting people. So if he take the Constitution away and your rights, that means you don't have no rights. You don't have no rights. Which means that anything they want to do, they can. I don't care if it's unjust, if it's atrocious, if it's egregious, if it's corrupt, if it's sick, if it's perverted, if it's like, it's no constitution to uphold anybody to anything or to protect the innocent. So first of all, let me point out how serious this is. And y'all need to stop playing around with this. Quit letting Trump play around in y'all face, because now, like, I was watching this gospel station and Trump was on it. I'm a 100% like godly person, so I really try to live like correct, like and right and righteous. So I'm not saying that I don't make mistakes sometimes, but they're not intentional. Okay, so as I'm watching this gospel channel, this Christian station, they got Trump on the Christian station. I'm looking like, oh my gosh, this is blasphemous. This is 100% blasphemous. This is disrespectful to God. This is disrespectful to God. This is disrespectful to God. How are you in the church house with this? How are you in the church house in front of God's people with this front about being a Christian, knowing good and well you are behind some stuff that is not right in God's eyes. Like more than enough, like too much. And you do this proudly. This is not mistakes. These are things that you do consciously, knowing and well aware of. This is what he does. So I want to point out what y'all finna have taken away. I'm finna give y'all the top 10, the Bill of Rights. Okay? Bill of Rights are the first 10 laws in the Constitution. Okay? It's called the Bill of Rights. Alright? Let me help y'all understand this. Help y'all understand this. First of all, I'll just start with this because I'm trying to pull them up so that I can literally give y'all peace. And I know what they are, but they have a lot of details like entailed in each Bill of Rights in each constitution. So I want to be able to give y'all like a full view of what's going to be taken away. Okay? Now these top 10 is what covers the majority. These top 10 is what is, these are the universal laws that just for human rights. Okay? Now, the First Amendment is, it take away your free speech. Okay? You can't go around expressing yourself. You cannot speak how you feel. You can't speak up against things. You can't speak up against what's wrong. You can't speak up for injustices. You can't protest. You can't assemble, to protest. You can't record what's going on with these cops and stuff when they're doing these things, because that's part of freedom of speech. That's part of assembling and part of freedom of speech. Okay, all this stuff is covered under your First Amendment right. Okay, your Second Amendment right is that you're able to carry a gun for protection, gun for safety, gun for self-defense, gun for, if your life is in jeopardy. Those rights will be taken. Okay? The Third Amendment is, hold up. Well, let's go to the fourth, because this is more important. Now, the Fourth Amendment is for unreasonable searches and seizures. If they take away this Fourth Amendment right, people that be getting violated when they get their house rented to, get their car, get pulled over and cops illegally search them, people just getting arrested just because of, these improper searches and seizures and stuff. This stuff will be permitted. Your rights will be taken. These things will be allowed to happen. You don't have no rights anymore for any of that. They will be able to do whatever they choose. Even if it's illegal, they'll be able to do this. You can't take them to court to fight against nothing because your rights are gone. This does not hold up in the court of law because it no longer exists. Okay? Now, Fifth Amendment. This is where you are allowed to get an attorney. This is where they're able to grant you these public defenders and things like that. This is where they give you due process. Due process is when it's called procedural law. It's when you go through these processes in the court of law, like they have to go through these steps, these processes. Like they can't just just come down on your case and say guilty or not guilty. They have to go through this whole process. That's called the due process. The due process is to the person that's defending themselves. The due process is to the person that's going up before the judge. Okay? You are allowed to speak up for yourself. You are allowed to tell your truth. You are allowed to present your evidence. You are allowed to exercise this right. But if your Fifth Amendment right is gone, you cannot do this. You don't have no due process. So whoever they feel like they want to throw away or whatever, they can do that. You can't stand up in the court of law and to defend yourself. It don't matter if you're innocent. It don't matter if you are a homeowner, a drug dealer, a store owner. It don't matter who you are. What it's going to boil down to, whatever the judge says, you're not going to have these rights to fight a case. It's going to be whatever this judge wants. And you see what's going on in this society today. You don't really want that, because if you get that, it's going to be a lot of people threw away. It's going to be a lot of people in trouble. Okay? Now, this other thing with an attorney. A lot of people can't afford attorneys. So this is why they grant you these attorneys. It's called indigent, like being indigent. Indigent means that you lack the resources, you lack money, you're poor, right? So they grant you these attorneys that's supposed to represent you in the court of law, because they know that you can't, and they know that you don't have the legal knowledge, okay, to defend yourself. So they grant you these. But if this Fifth Amendment right is taken, that's gone too. How are you going to defend yourself if you can't afford to? Okay? Now your Sixth Amendment, whew, baby, this stuff is giving me a headache, but this stuff is so real, and God put this on my heart to make sure that I get this through to y'all, the severity of what's going on and what Trump is proposing when he's talking about taking away the Constitution and rewriting it for what he wants. These are the things that you're about to get taken away, okay? So, and this stuff goes for anybody. This is what people need to understand. People keep on, standing up like Trump is finna save them. Like, Trump ain't finna save you. Trump is not finna save nobody, because Trump he's a dictator. He's an authoritarian like Hitler. This is why he's trying to throw away the Constitution, because he want to rule everything. So ain't nobody got no rights. Everybody living up under him, and if everybody living up under him, everybody living up under this one umbrella I was telling y'all about last week and Politic Monday. Last Politic Monday. This is when this one world order is going into place. Okay, we're all gonna be subjected to this dictator. You don't have no rights. I said this last week. You're not gonna have no rights. You're not gonna be able to stand up to nothing, or you gonna be killed. This is what I was telling y'all about last week when I was telling y'all that they passed this bill where they're able to shoot people down. This is what this is about. This is what they're trying to bring into order if he lands president. To bring this stuff under this one world order, baby. And this is what this Project 2025 is. This is why he's wiping away all the rights, all the Constitution, all these things, because he's putting you under this one world order. This one world order is under who? Him. And his order. One world order. Do it get any clearer? Okay, so I'm trying to get the most important ones so that y'all can understand this, okay? I might not go through all 10 of them. I'm trying to find the ones that's most important, okay? Okay, your Eighth Amendment right, all right? This is where inmates and people that get in trouble, that get bonds and things like this, this amendment and this bill protects you under this right. Your Eighth Amendment right protects you from getting an extensive or excessive amount of bond. This amendment protects you under that. This protects you under that right. So they can't, as much as they want to throw a lot of people away, they can't, because they cannot give excessive bonds to people. They can't give you no $1 million, but they can't do all of. They can't do this. This will violate this right, an excessive bond. This will violate your 8th Amendment right. Also, cruel and unusual punishment. This means that cops won't be, this is what stops them. This is what has them in trouble when they're doing this excessive force. Okay? This is what gets them and holds them accountable when they're harming people and torturing people and all this crazy stuff you done seen throughout the years. This is what protects the inmates from getting beat to death by these possessed and demonic COs and prison officials. This is what protects them, and this is what protects them from getting hurt in jail. If this right is taken away, it's going to be a lot of people thrown away because they can't make bail, or it's going to be a lot of people being put in custody, getting killed, and you ain't going to have no rights to fight it, stand up to it, have nobody stand up on your end, on your half of it, on the outside, nothing. Like, they going to be allowed to do this stuff to you. You're not going to be able to fight nothing. Any type of abuse, anything that's going on, anything that they're doing, anything that's illegal, anything that's unjust, anything that's cruel, they're going to be able to do. And if you try to stand up or protest or anything, this is when this law that they've passed with these people to come down and shoot people down, this is where they come in. This is called martial law. This is when they come to shoot and get you in order for this one world order, because you're not going to be able to do this. You're going to have to fall in line. You're not going to be able to speak up about nothing, or else you're going to get shot down by martial law. This is what's coming. And see, I've been trying to tell y'all, and it's been on my spirit so heavy, where I've been trying to warn y'all, like God, had me put it on this content last week for Politic Monday, and I was trying to get it out, but I couldn't get it out as like I needed to. So God, I got it out, but not to the point where I'm getting it out now. Okay? So this is why God has made me do this today. He made me make this content today, so that I can help the people that's ignorant to the facts, that does not know what's going on, that don't know what Trump is proposing, that does not know what's coming, so that I can educate y'all on what's really going on spiritually and what you can see physically. Do you understand who's going to be the victims to this stuff majority of the time? Do you understand who's going to be the victim? It's going to be everybody, primarily. This is why I'm saying this is a one world order. Nobody's going to have no value, baby. Not even a white person. Okay? But primarily it's going to be black people and Hispanics. And any foreign person or any blacks, we are going to be the ones that's going to be under heavy attack. I want to make this clear to y'all. I want to make this clear. Please listen to me. So Trump is planting everybody's face right now to win this presidency right now, and he's also doing things to cheat. He's doing things to cheat his way. He definitely is. But once he get in the seat, it's over with. I'm trying to tell you, it's over. I don't care how nice he's playing. That's not what's coming. That's not what's gonna happen. Like, we in trouble. Do you understand? Let me make this clear because God wanted me to make this clear to everybody as well. Do you understand? Because I kept like kind of defending Trump, saying that Trump is not racist. And in my heart, I don't think, I don't know. I don't think he is 100% racist. I just think that he's a white man, been having his way, he's been having privilege, and he's been capitalizing off of it. This is really what I think. But when it comes to him against anybody else, I think he is racist. Okay, so God wanted me to let y'all know that if Trump get in this office, the Hispanics, the foreigners, and the black people, it's going to be hell for us. He showed me this also to kind of give you like insight and clarity on what he's showing me and what he's talking about. When Trump was in the office, did you see an uprising, black people getting shot down and killed? Yeah, you did. At a very large capacity. When Trump was in the office, then you see a whole bunch of things going on with these Hispanics and them and their kids getting snatched and their kids getting put in camps. And Texas, they put these white razors in the river where these immigrants was crossing over to get to Texas, you know, to cross the border. And they literally put these sharp razors in the middle of the river. And they were cutting up people. Like they was cutting up people that was pregnant, these Hispanics and these babies. And like they was killing people on purpose because they didn't want them over here. Okay? Thirdly, you had the stuff going on with DACA. Okay? You had the stuff going on with ISIS. Okay? You had all type of hell going on with these immigrants, with these Hispanics. Okay? And what was he saying in his press conferences and when he was talking? He didn't like them. Just like he was making this clear. So you think this have changed? Okay. Now the third thing, the fourth thing, the foreigners. This man put a ban on all foreign people from coming to America. Do anybody remember this? Nobody from any other country could come here because he don't like foreigners. So whatever game he's playing to get himself into this White House where he planned on everybody's, I guess, emotions, you know, right now with playing this nice role, we gonna be shit out of luck up shit creek if this man get a seat in that Oval Office. And I hate to tell you that. And you think that what was going on then was something? This man is a complete narcissist. When he get in that office, he finna get back at everybody. Which means it's finna be hell all over again. But worse. Because that's how narcissists operate. They don't forgive. They see how they can get you back, and then they wait on their turn to get you back. When they get you back, they get you back worse than what they did the first time. So, white folks ain't going to be off limits either, but what I'm saying, the primary focus is black, Hispanic, and foreigners. Okay? God is telling me, He told me, He showed me this and He told me to get this out here. And this is why I'm making this video, this content. White folks are not going to be off limits either. Because under this one world order, nobody holds no value. It's what I'm trying to get through to everybody. Again, this is why when Trump made it to the office the last time, if Trump cared about white folks and just because you're his color, he would have never got rid of all those high-powered people in the White House just because they was white. If his loyalty was to white folks, if he cared about white folks like that, he was getting them out the office left and right. This man is the Antichrist. I'm trying to tell y'all what God is telling me to save everybody from this beast that's coming if he gets step foot into the Oval Office. Nobody's safe. Not even his own kind. Not even his own kind. So I want to make that clear. So y'all, it's something to think about. God made me make this content today. He made me make this content today because the election is coming up November the 6th. Let me make sure it's November the 6th. Because I think it's November the 6th. I'm sure it's November the 6th. It's the 5th. It's the 5th. It's the 5th, y'all. And this is why God told me to make this right now. Don't wait. Make this right now. And I'm not saying that Kamala is going to be any better. I told y'all on the last content that I made that God showed me that it's some evil about her too. God showed me that too. Like I picked up on her energy and everything, and it is something evil about her. But Trump is the Antichrist. Trump is like the devil is coming through Trump. Trump is the Antichrist. And if he gets into this office, we're all fucked. You might as well hang it up. That man run the White House like death row. He don't run the White House like the White House supposed to be ran. He run the White House like Death Row Records. This man do not know he don't know the order of the White House This is why when he get into the White House, it's disorderly. It becomes disorder. And he don't care. And he not trying to really learn this stuff. This man just, he has this bloated head that he been the president once and he think he could do it again, and he's engulfed in the power. It's not really about nothing else. It's just about the power. The money and the power. So he is the Antichrist, and if he makes it into this office, say bye-bye, baby. Say bye-bye to everybody you love. Say bye-bye to all your neighbors. Say bye-bye to all your friends. Say bye-bye to all your mother, your fathers, your cousins, and, just the way the world works. Like, as you know it today. Because it's going to be so wiped out to the point where you're not even going to recognize America. You're going to have to retrain yourself for the world that Trump is going to put into place. It's going to be that different. So a lot of people is going to get lost because a lot of people have learning disabilities anyway, and a lot of people can't, catch up or keep up. So, all right, y'all. That's all I have for Politic Monday. Y'all chime in. Let me know what y'all think, okay? That's all I have for today, baby. Let's talk.